So I was asked recently how to make clips shorter than 1 second in ShareFactory, so I thought I'd make a quick video to show you how. I'll show you the method, and after I'll explain a couple of points or tips that you do need to be aware of to ensure it works well for you. So quickly, for those of you who don't already know, ShareFactory doesn't allow clips to be made any shorter than 1 second, which does make things trickier for those editors who do need them to be shorter than 1 second. For things like gaming montages, matching clip shots with music beats, etc. So this method won't show you how to make the clip shorter, but will be a workaround so that on your project it is shorter than 1 second. So let's get into it. So I've just created a quick project and added 4 gameplay clips to the project. Now a lot of people might be editing like this and wanting to make a clip shorter than 1 second, an example like this, and you can certainly do that, but for this example, to make it clear, I'm just going to delete all of the clips and just have one clip to work with, because then it will make things a lot clearer when you're trying to understand exactly what we're doing. But you could certainly do this during a project if you want to with all your clips. So I'm just doing it like this just to make the explanation a bit quicker. So you can see we've got one clip and currently it's 2 seconds. So we'll show you, if we go to trim the clip, you can see that we can only make it a minimum of 1 second, which actually is a very quick clip, but there are examples when you do want to make it quicker than that. First quick tip is when you're working with really short clips, you want to be able to see it a bit more clearly. So you can use the up and down buttons on the D-pad to make the clip bigger. In terms of on the timeline, you can see it more clearly. It's still the same length, it's just you can see it more clearly on the timeline. So that's a really quick tip just while you're working on this. So for this example, we want to keep the first part of this clip, but where the timeline is where we want that clip to end and a new clip to start. So if we just push the cross button and go to add track 2, and then we can go to add clip, which is there, and then when we click on that, we can choose which gameplay we want. Now I'm just going to Fortnite because I know I was using Fortnite clips. Just choose the clip that you want to use. Now this clip is longer than we need it to be, so in track 2 we can still trim a clip. So you just push the square button and trim the clip to what you want, and I only need a small section of it, so we'll just confirm that by pushing cross once we've got it how we want it. So there we go, we've got the track 2 playing over the top of the first track, but you can see it's in the top right hand corner, so we need to change that. We don't want that there. So we just go to push the square again and go to pip layout, and then we can make this full screen and just push cross to confirm that. And then when we look at it now, you'll see that it will be full screen over the top of the first clip. So now we have just reduced the length of the first clip by putting another clip over the top of it. So halfway through the 1 second clip, you can see the second clip has started to play, which is making the first clip shorter than 1 second. So great, job done. Well, actually not yet, because ShareFactory puts a placeholder on track 1 when there's not a clip there. So we need to fill that gap with something. So one of the options is to add a screenshot to fill the gap. So we just push the cross button, go to add screenshot, choose the solid color, and then just push the cross and then square to add it. And then we just go to line up where the track 2 ends, and then just push square, split clip, and then confirm split clip. So now we can delete the screenshot that we don't need anymore, and that's the bit that goes beyond track 2. So push square and delete clip and confirm, and that is all the editing done there. So before I finish with the final points, what you can do is just push the triangle button and export, and go to share later, and then that will sit in the gallery ready for you to use, and you can just close down the project, and then you could just go back to the main menu and you could go to new project or my projects, and on each one you can just go to add clip and find the exported clip that you've just completed. A couple of really quick points. One is that you do get a slight overlap of sound when both the clips are playing at the same time, but literally that is for such a small amount of time, I think you hardly notice it, but there is a way around it, so do message me if you want to know what it is. 2 is that I do recommend that you only do this on a separate project and not as part of your main project, purely because there's a lot going on and it makes sense just to do it separately and then add to your main project later. 3 is a reminder to use the up and down arrows on the controller to adjust the timeline so that you can be more accurate when you're looking at where you want track 2 to start over the track track 1. 4 is just to let you know that there is another method of making the ShareFactory clip shorter than 1 second. I haven't shown it on this because I wanted to keep the video reasonably short, but if you do want me to show you that, if this method isn't working for you so well, do let me know and I'll make a video on that as well. On screen are the videos to watch next. Please let me know if this was useful by hitting the like button so other people can see it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks very much for watching, and bye.